Alberta independence update. We start off with this video posted very recently, under an hour ago. Analyst, there seems to be a fair bit of momentum for Alberta separatism. Here we go.
With me now is Lori Williams, political analyst at Mount Royal University. Hi, Lori. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Renee.
So how significant is this petition effort politically in Alberta?
Well, it is significant. There does seem to be a fair bit of momentum. They've got a lot more signatures to get, but it looks like folks are willing to line up for quite a while to do so.
That is for sure. We will get back to this video, but let's take a look at some of those lines.
Plus, lines of Alberta separatists form outside Calgary's Big Four Roadhouse Monday to make their voices heard about the province's independence.
At this community, just south of Calgary, there were people constantly streaming in to sign up for separation.
And back to this interview.
Over about 6,000 just yesterday here in Calgary. But the problem is, what we're hearing, both from Paul Brandt and from a number of others, is that for most people, this is about getting a fairer deal within Canada. And what is unfair and what needs to be corrected is a matter of some disagreement, even amongst the leaders that are involved with this. We're not getting a clear sense of what it is that people want to change or what would satisfy that desire for a little bit more independence, autonomy, or fairness within Canada.
What? It's not clear. It's the most clear thing there is, I think, politically. New country, independent Alberta. It's not clear. I don't know what, I'm going to play that one more time. I'm not sure what that meant.
We're not getting a clear sense of what it is that people want to change or what would satisfy that desire for a little bit more independence, autonomy, or fairness within Canada.
This is what people are signing.
Now, a potential referendum would seek a yes or no answer to the question, do you agree that the province of Alberta should cease to be a part of Canada to become an independent state?
I mean, seems pretty clear to me.
How realistic is it that this petition could lead to an actual referendum?
I think it's at a fairly high bar. It's about 178,000 signatures, and 6,000 here or 1,000 there. You got to get a few of those to get up to 177,000. It's certainly possible that they could reach that threshold. But
dude, this momentum of this movement would have to fall off a cliff to not get there. They're gonna go way over 177K. They might get to 1 million.
Remember, we've already got a referendum question that's been put forward to stay in Canada. And so it's going to be interesting to see what the government of Alberta decides to do with these two referendum petitions and how Albertans are going to vote. We know that the support, according to the most recent polls, is at about 19% for separation. But again, there are a lot of folks...
19? There was just a poll that came out recently, 28. Where's 19 coming from? By the way, those are early polls. I'm curious to see what the polling is in a couple of weeks. Where did she get 19 from?
That are signing this petition who do want to negotiate a better deal within Canada, and that's what they're trying to signal, whereas others actually don't want to be part of Canada anymore. Some want to be completely independent. Some are thinking joining the United States might be a good idea. So as I said, amongst the leaders and to many of those who are actually signing this petition, it's not quite clear what they support.
Separatist sentiment in Western provinces isn't...
To me, that just sounds like cope. Maybe from someone that doesn't like the petition, I would speculate. How is it not clear?
A new thing. How would you grade Mark Carney on how well he is doing connecting with those Western provinces?
Well, certainly with the premiers, he's made some connections. The memorandum of understanding with the premier of Alberta, taking Scott Moe, the premier of Saskatchewan, with him to China, getting a better deal in terms of canola farmers in Saskatchewan. And even with British Columbia, I will say that many of those projects that are on the list, the major projects that Mark Carney's put together, several of them are in British Columbia. And I think it's quite striking that Mark Carney is listening to and responding to folks in the West, even if it upsets somebody in central Canada like Doug Ford. Now, they've worked out those disagreements, but that's an unusual thing to be seeing from this part of the country. And I think it might have some people thinking things are moving in a bit of a different direction, whereas for others, that's not what they want, or there's much more that they want, or they don't trust what's been promised.
All right, Lori, we'll have to leave it there.
Look, I will say it was somewhat positive that Carney was willing to take Scott Moe with him to China for Saskatchewan and get some of those tariffs lowered. But the memorandum of understanding with Alberta, it's pretty much, to me, in my opinion, nothing. Just an agreement, something on paper, some announcement. How about build the pipeline? Start building the pipeline. We will take a look at another clip here. This is also a recent clip.
Lines of Albertans formed outside Calgary's Big Four Roadhouse Monday to make their voices heard about Alberta independence. The group Stay Free Alberta has been holding events across the province, encouraging people to sign a petition that it hopes will lead to a referendum. The question being asked is, do you agree that the province of Alberta should cease to be a part of Canada to become an independent state? A crowd estimated to be about 3,000 packed the hall to hear Alberta Prosperity Project CEO Mitch Sylvester reiterate many of Alberta's grievances with Ottawa, including equalization payments, gun bans, and Canada's immigration rate in the last decade. Some of the attendees explained why they came.
The immigration is a humongous part of this too. Those charts of recent immigration actually are mind-blowing. How much it just went whoop. Okay, there's about 50 seconds here of street interviews clipped up for this YouTube video. This seems kind of cherry-picked. What do you think?
This is not about joining the States or leaving Canada. Do you see anybody picking up the province of Alberta and shipping it somewhere else? Like, come on. And it's not about joining the States. This is about us being able to use our resources and profit from them instead of stifling our resources, taking what money we have and giving it to everybody else. You know, it's about keeping things in the province and making the province work.
You've got people.
So on one level, it is about leaving Canada. I don't know the context there. Like, she might have just said something like it's about independent Alberta. I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that. But anyway, we'll get to this next one here.
Work. You've got people who want to be, fully independent, a republic. You've got people who want to be a territory of the U.S. I personally think even if we became a republic, then the U.S. would probably end up capturing us in some sort of way, not in a hostile way, but I think we'd need to get access to markets and everything else. Okay, we won't have to pay state taxes because we're so wealthy because of our resources, and then now we'll have access to U.S. markets, access to U.S. coasts and everything else. So just in the end, I guess, wealthier.
So again, I don't know the full context of that interview, but I wonder why they chose that clip, because I think as this momentum continues to grow, which I am believing, I think it will continue to grow, I predict the number one slur will be, you're MAGA. You're helping Trump. The independence movement is for Trump. That will be, I think, the tactic used to shame people.
Besides those who attended in person, about 1,000 people watched a live stream of the event on YouTube. The separation petition needs close to 178,000 signatures by May the 2nd to succeed. Today is International.
Okay, we'll get to one more video for this YouTube video. We'll head to Fort Saskatchewan, video by Rebel News. And I'll just show a little bit of this video here. This is Fort Saskatchewan.
So it's not a group of fringe radicals?
Definitely not. I guess federally I'm sick of the government. So, yeah.
It's unfixable?
Well, it sure is proving it's unfixable. So
I think we need a little more control in Alberta here. Too much federal intervention.
I'm sick of our government. So it's time to separate. It's like a bad marriage. I'm tired of giving my money away.
I'm tired of the husband making all the money, being Alberta, and the dipsticks taking it all without recognizing that the work that we're doing is really what's supporting Canada. And I think that we need to work with the U.S. We need to go with the U.S. and we need to work with the whole family's here. We need to work with the oil and go all the way down to Texas.
And have you seen the new...
Exactly. That's so true. Canada needs to work with the U.S. The attitude, the elbows up stuff, if we keep that up, the country will be destroyed. We need America. Like, give me a break. And just skipping ahead a bit, we will end on this.
The question is, do you agree that the province of Alberta should cease to be part of Canada to become an independent state? Yes or no?
So with that said, I'll finish the video for now, but thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a great day.